Okay, we have to talk about the graph of cotangent x now. Okay, the graph of cotangent x. Again, as we have done this for the sine and cosine, for the cosecant and cotangent, I mean secant, to learn about this cotangent x, we'll be going back towards the tan x. You'll have to see that how do we have this tan x here. Okay, so first the critical values of this tan x. So we have 8 values for the tan x. Here we have 0, then we have 1, then infinity, -1, 0, 1, infinity, and then you have -1 here. And if I show you its sketch, this looked like this. So there are already asymptotes. That's why this is 45. There is an asymptote at 90. Then there is this 180. Then you have here it is 270. Remember, we have to keep the intervals of 45 degrees for this graph of tan here. Okay, so we have the asymptotes at 90. First one is at 90. The next one is at 270. Remember, the tan had a period of 180 degrees. Okay, so here it is this 90 here. I mean, we have an asymptote at -90. You have 1, you have -1. If you look at this, you are here at 0, and then you go into 1, and then you go into infinity. This is going from 0 to infinity. So we'll be going from 0 to infinity as well. So it is going to go from 0 to infinity here like this. And again, you are here at 0 when you're at 180. So from 180 onwards, you go towards the infinity. So it is going to be like this. It goes to the infinity. Okay. And then for this part, it is again going from 0 to infinity. So I'll be drawing this from 0 to infinity here. And this is again from 0 to infinity. So if you keep that 0 to infinity, that is uh, going to be a hint for you to draw these sketches here. Okay. And this also goes from 0 to infinity. So that is how you have the sketch for this tan with you. Okay. That is how you have the graph of the tan with you. Now, using this, I'll be trying to plotting the graph of cotangent x. First of all, let's see how does this behave, like how do these values change for the cotangent x here. Okay, so when you have y equal to cotangent x here, so then these values are going to be uh, the reciprocal of 0 is infinity. This is 1. The reciprocal of infinity is 0. This is -1. It is infinity. This is 1. This is 0. And this is going to be -1. So these are the values that you have for the cotangent x. Okay, right? So now let's have, oh, sorry. Let me erase this. Okay. So here is my vertical axis, here is my horizontal axis, and I'll try to keep those values exactly below this. So here I have this 90, then I have this 180, then I have this 270, and then I have this 360. And here I have my -90. Well, guys, and here it is 1, here it is -1. And now you will see that where you had this graph going up to infinity, there you will now have the things meeting the horizontal axis. Like, here it was going towards infinity. Now you will have this at 0 here, okay? And these points where it was at 0, there you will have the asymptotes now, because your tan x is 0 at 180. Now the cotangent x would be approaching to the infinity at 180. Simple as that. Okay, so you will have an asymptote here at 360 degrees as well, and there is already an asymptote here at this vertical axis. So this is basically acting as an asymptote here. Okay, so um, this is going to be at 0 here. Okay, and then You see, from infinity you have to go down to zero. So uh, from the infinity you will be coming towards the zero like this, and from this zero you will go back. You see, this is how it is. So from this zero you will be going back towards the infinity like this. Okay, if I can draw this neatly here, this part. So this should look like this coming from, like this is the graph for the cotangent x. And again at 9 to 70, it was initially here you are approaching infinity. So here you're approaching the zero mark. Okay, so this is going to be like this. Okay, and this one is going to be like this here. And there's always a hint for you people that whenever you're drawing the graph for the tan or the cotangent, if one side of this asymptote have the positive infinity, the other side will have the negative infinity. Like it is going upward, here it is going to go downward. So if I have here minus 180, I can have one more asymptote here so that I can complete this. This looks nicer now, okay? So that is how, this is your cotangent x graph, okay? So if you're really good at your sine, cosine, and tan, then you can easily plot these graphs for cosecant, secant, and cotangent.